Variation. Variation can be defined as any change in some quantity due to change in another, e.g., increase in price of goods and services due to increase in price of petrol. Types of variation. We have different types of variation that we are going to be looking at, which are direct variation, inverse variation, joint variation, and partial variation. Now we will look at direct variation. It is a relationship between two or more quantities, e.g., if the cost of one school bag is equal to 630 naira, what will be the cost of 2, 3, 4, 5? One bag equal to 630 naira, meaning that 2 bags will be 2 multiplied by 630 naira, which will give us 1260. 3 bags will be 3 multiplied by 630 naira, which will be equal to 1890. You can see that as the number of bags increase, the cost also increase. And if n is equal to number of school bags and c is equal to cost, it means n varies directly with c, where the symbol alpha means varies directly with or directly proportional to. N varies directly with c or n equal to c. Introducing a constant of proportionality k, n will be equal to kc. Then we can make k the subject of the formula. N is equal to kc. K is a constant that we introduce. From there we can make k the subject of the formula by dividing both sides by the coefficient of k. The coefficient of k is the letter that is attached to k, which is letter c. So in order to cancel out letter c, we have to divide both sides by c, which is the coefficient of k. So c cancels out and we have k is equal to n over c. When the graph of c is plotted against n, a straight line is obtained which passes through the origin. Good evening to you all. I would like to introduce myself once again. I am Mr. Adebola Emmanuel Bola, a graduate of Industrial Chemistry, University of Ilorin, Nigeria. I'm a lover of mathematics and chemistry, and I believe strongly that reading is directly proportional to success, provided that prayer remains constant. You can reach me on WhatsApp 080-8344-3228 or call 081-467-44169. Thank you. Now we will look at question 1. Question 1. If P varies directly as R is equal to 12 when P is equal to 10. Find A. The relationship between P and R. In order to look for the relationship between P and R, we have to introduce a constant of proportionality K. So P varies directly as R becomes P is equal to R. Then we have P is equal to KR. P is equal to KR is the same thing as P equal to K multiplied by R. So the next thing we need to do is anywhere we see P, we will put 10. And anywhere we see R, we will put 12. So 10 equal to 12K. Then if 10 equal to 12K, we have to divide both sides by the coefficient of K. And as we can see, coefficient of K is the number that is attached to K. And if we look at it very well, the number that is attached to K is 12. So 12 is the coefficient of K. So we have to divide both sides by 12. So at the end of the day, 12 cancels 12, so K will be equal to 10 over 12. We cannot leave 10 over 12 because there is still a number that can divide 10 and can also divide 12. So how many 2 can we get in 10? That will be 5. Then how many 2 can we get in 12? That will be 6. So 10 over 12 is equivalent to 5 over 6. Therefore, K will be equal to 5 over 6. Then using the same formula P is equal to KR, we are to substitute K is equal to 5 over 6 in the equation. So which means anywhere we see K, we are going to put 5 over 6. So P is equal to K multiplied by R. P it will be equal to 5 over 6 multiplied by R. So P will be equal to 5 over 6R, and that will be the relationship between P and R. Then in order to find R when P is equal to 6, P is equal to 5 over 6R. So anywhere we see P, we'll put 6. So 6 will be equal to 5 over 6R, which means 6 will be equal to 5R over 6. Then by cross multiplication, 5R multiplied by 1 will be equal to 6 multiplied by 6. So 5R will be equal to 36. So if 5R is equal to 36, we are to divide both sides by the coefficient of R, which is 5. So 5 cancels 5. R will be equal to 36 over 5. We cannot leave 36 over 5 because it is an improper fraction in which the numerator, which is 36, is bigger than the denominator, which is 5. So how many 5 can we get in 36? That is 7. Remainder 1 over 5. Therefore R will be equal to 7 whole number 5 over R will be equal to 7 whole number 1 over 5, and that will be our final answer. Now we'll look at question 2. The value of A varies directly as the square of B when A equal to 3, B equal to 2. Find A, the relationship between A and B. B, A when B is equal to 3. C, find B when A is equal to 12. Now, A varies directly as the square of B. The square of when you have a question that says the square of B, what it means is B raised to the power of 2. So A varies as B squared. A varies as B raised to the power of 2. So A will be equal to KB squared. So if A is 3 and B is 2, that means anywhere we see A, we will put 3, and anywhere we see B, we will put 2. So 3 is equal to b squared multiplied by k. So 3 will be 2 squared multiplied by k. 2 squared means 2 raised to the power of 2, which is 2 multiplied by 2, and it will give us 4. So 3 will be equal to 4 multiplied by k. So 3 is equal to 4k. So the coefficient of k is 4. So we have to divide both sides by 4 so that we can cancel out 4. So k will be equal to 3 over 4. So using the same formula, a will be equal to kb squared. So put k is equal to 3 over 4. A will be equal to k multiplied by b squared. So a will be equal to 3 over 4 multiplied by b squared. So a will be equal to 3 over 4b squared. And that is the relationship between a and b. Between a and b. So to look for a when b is equal to 3, a is equal to 3 over 4b squared, which is the same thing as 3 over 4 multiplied by b squared. And we already have our b to be equal to 3. So a will be equal to 3 over 4 multiplied by 3 squared. 3 squared is also 3 raised to power 2, which is 3 multiplied by 3. So a will be 3 over 4 multiplied by 9. So which will give us 27 over 4. We cannot leave 27 over 4 because it is an improper fraction. So we check how many 4 can we see in 27. That is 6. Remainder 3 over 4. So the final answer will be 3 whole number 3 over 4. Thank you.